I mean, yes. I mean, it's kind of a little overwhelming, but it's wonderful.
This is the critics who are celebrating tonight. Whose opinion really, really matters to you?
I suppose just your family, your friends. That's really all that matters, isn't it? I mean, of course the critics matter, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't read them. But really, it comes down to it. It's what your family like.
They give you 5 stars?
No, not always.
Tonight, what does it mean, and what does it mean to be getting this award today at this stage of your career?
I suppose there are one or two close friends whose honesty and directness I value their opinion.
They kind to you, or are they?
Just look for sort of a perceptive reception, not kindness necessarily. But I mean, I guess I don't know. You know, any actor likes to have their work positively received. And yet, not everyone's going to like what you do or would like someone else's work or something. So, of course, it's great to have a good critical response. Of course, that's wonderful. But I read reviews. I don't always agree with reviews of other films or other performances. So it's all very subjective in the end.
My mother's. It's the truth. I think the people I love, the people that I create with, their opinions matter the most. I think the thing that I value about critics is the ones who truly love what we do and love the way we do it from top to bottom, everything above the line, below the line, and they see that. For me, I respect and I love and admire the critics who see even the attempt at what one is trying to make and trying to affect culture in the world. And those are the ones I'm most appreciative of. So I'm glad to be here with my fellow comrades who I know we're all in it together trying to, make things that matter and get the word out. My mother she's no longer with us, but she was not a harsh critic, but she was very much, she wanted to make sure it was purposeful, whatever I was doing, that it had a clear intention, and it was not only about my work, but it was about my life. So that's the person, and she's looking above, so I'm always doing it for her.
So my friend, I write in a library in New York, and I write next to my friend Jim, who writes he's a wonderful writer as well. And when I think of a joke or something or a scene, I just want Jim to like it, and that's kind of like the end of my need for validation. And if Jim is like, I don't know if that works, I scrap it. And he's the same with me. He writes something, and if I like it, he feels good about himself. And so in a way, it protects you from the outside world, because you want the person you want validation from is right there before you take a big risk and put it out into the world. Oh, it's been the most flattering, 6 months of my life. I've been writing for 20 years. Most things get ignored. I mean, and my father keeps reminding me, this might not happen again, so I hope you, appreciate it. And I say, thanks for the encouragement, Dad.
I suppose the critics. It's really like the people who watch other films, but really I think just recognition, or this is a huge compliment. I really didn't expect it, but I think anyone's opinion matters, to be honest.
Of all the people who we made this film for, it was the people of West Belfast. And that to us was the most important, that, you know, being able to walk down the street or go into a pub in West Belfast and people want to buy you a pint and say, you made that film, Kneecap, that represents us, we love it. That's more important than anything. But, you know, at the same time, I'll take a water for anyone.
Yes, thanks. And then I want to ask you,
oh my gosh, it's so meaningful. We've been able to celebrate our film in so many different countries around the world, and to be here it's a huge honor. It's very humbling.
In terms of my work, I think that, you know, my colleagues' opinion really matters to me. Like the people that I work with, other directors and actors, and, you know, I think we all put so much into what we do that when you hear other people say, I really respect that thing, you know, that's an amazing feeling. But I think that first time that you go and see anything, when I did the Amy Winehouse biopic, I had my best friend sat next to me because I was just like, you're going to love this. And feeling your love of it is a really nice thing.
It's very heartwarming, you know. I never thought it would go. We started way back with Cannes, so it's been a long road, and we actually thought it might have died out by now, and it hasn't. So it keeps going. We're on our fifth wind or whatever, and it's just it's really nice to just feel that people really love the movie, and that's so nice.